The Trial of Unity. Having successfully navigated the challenges of courage and wisdom, the friends now faced the third and final trial of the Guardian's legacy, the Trial of Unity. The air in the chamber grew even more charged with magic, and the runes on the altar glowed with an intense, pulsating light. Aurora, with her deep connection to the natural world, felt a profound sense of what was to come. "This trial is about unity," she said, her voice filled with both anticipation and solemnity. "We must prove that we can work together, that our bond is strong enough to withstand any challenge." Minnie nodded, her heart swelling with determination. "We've always relied on each other. This trial is just another way to show that our friendship is our greatest strength." The runes on the altar began to shift and change, forming a series of interconnected circles. The friends watched in awe as the circles began to rotate, creating a mesmerizing pattern that seemed to draw them in. "Finn, ever the inventor, examined the pattern closely. It's a puzzle," he said, his mind racing. "But not just any puzzle, it's a test of our ability to synchronize our thoughts and actions." Pip, ever the optimist, grinned. "We can do this. We've been through so much together. This is just one more thing to overcome." As the friends focused on the pattern, they felt a strange sensation, as if their minds were being linked together. Images and thoughts began to flow between them, a stream of consciousness that connected them in a way they had never experienced before. Mickey, ever the leader, felt a surge of unity and purpose. "We have to think as one," he said, his voice filled with conviction. "Our strength lies in our bond." Minnie, feeling the connection deepen, smiled. "We can do this together. We just have to trust each other." The friends joined hands, forming a circle around the altar. As they did, the pattern on the altar began to glow more brightly, and the air hummed with a soft, melodic energy. Aurora, with her heightened senses, felt the magic of the trial enveloping them. "We must focus our thoughts and intentions," she said, her voice calm and steady. "The trial will test our unity, our ability to act as one." The friends concentrated, their minds and hearts working in harmony. They shared thoughts, memories, and emotions, each one contributing to the collective consciousness that bound them together. As they did, the pattern on the altar began to shift and change, forming a new design that glowed with a warm golden light. The friends felt a profound sense of peace and fulfillment, knowing that they had passed the trial. Mickey, ever the leader, smiled at his friends. "We did it! We proved that our unity is our greatest strength." Minnie, feeling a deep sense of joy, nodded. "And we did it together. That's what makes us so strong." Finn, ever the scholar, was already thinking ahead. "The trial has shown us the power of unity. We can use this to enhance our abilities and to protect the magic of the Winter Realm." Aurora, with her deep understanding of the natural world, felt a sense of clarity. The magic of the Heart of Winter is not just about power, it's about balance and harmony. Our unity is a reflection of that balance. Pip, ever the optimist, cheered. "We passed the trial. Now we can continue our journey and become true guardians of the Winter Realm." The Heart of Winter's gift. With the trials of the Guardian's legacy complete, the friends gathered around the altar, their hearts filled with a sense of accomplishment and anticipation. The pendant around Minnie's neck glowed softly, its light pulsing gently like a heartbeat. Aurora, with her deep connection to the natural world, felt a gentle presence. "The Heart of Winter is here," she said, her voice filled with awe. "It's watching over us, guiding us." Finn, ever the inventor, adjusted the settings on the Adventure Locator 3000, its screen displaying a soft, golden glow. "The magic of the heart is resonating with the pendant," he said, his eyes scanning the readings. "It's like they're communicating." Minnie, feeling a deep connection to the magic, closed her eyes and focused. She reached out with her mind, trying to connect with the Heart of Winter. To her surprise, she felt a warm, comforting presence, like a gentle embrace. Mickey, seeing the look of wonder on Minnie's face, asked, "What is it? What do you feel?" Minnie opened her eyes, her expression filled with awe. "The Heart of Winter is thanking us," she said, her voice filled with emotion. "It's giving us a gift." The friends watched in awe as the pendant's glow intensified, casting a warm, golden light over the chamber. The magic of the Heart of Winter enveloped them, filling them with a sense of peace and clarity. Aurora, with her deep understanding of the natural world, felt a profound sense of gratitude. The heart is sharing its magic with us, she said, her voice filled with wonder. It's a gift of unity and balance. Finn, ever the scholar, was fascinated. The magic of the heart is incredible. It's like a living entity, a guardian of the balance. Minnie, feeling a deep connection to the magic, smiled. We have to use this gift wisely. We have to protect the balance of the Winter Realm and help those in need. Mickey, ever the leader, nodded, his heart filled with determination. We will. We have the magic of the heart and the strength of our friendship. Together, we can accomplish anything. The whispering glade and the voice of the forest. With the heart of Winter's gift of unity and balance resonating within them, the friends left the Guardian's trial chamber, their hearts filled with a profound sense of purpose. The pendant around Minnie's neck glowed with a steady, comforting light, guiding them through the winding passages of the Cave of Echoes. As they emerged from the cave, the world outside was bathed in the soft, golden light of the setting sun. The air was crisp and filled with the scent of pine and snow, and the landscape stretched out before them in a breathtaking panorama of winter beauty. Aurora, with her deep connection to the natural world, paused and took a deep breath. The forest is alive, she said, her voice filled with wonder. It's calling to us. Mickey and Minnie exchanged a glance, their curiosity piqued. Calling to us? Minnie asked, her eyes wide with anticipation. Aurora nodded, her ears twitching slightly as she listened to the gentle rustle of the wind through the trees. The whispering glade is nearby. It's a sacred place, where the forest speaks and the magic of the Winter Realm is at its strongest. Finn, ever the inventor, was intrigued. The whispering glade? I've heard of it. It's said to be a place of great wisdom and power. Pip, ever the optimist, grinned. Let's go! I bet the forest has all sorts of secrets to share with us. The friends followed Aurora's lead, making their way through the snow-covered forest. The trees towered above them, their branches heavy with snow, and the path was illuminated by the soft glow of the pendant. As they walked, the friends began to hear a soft, melodic whisper, like the gentle murmur of a distant stream. The sound grew louder and more distinct, filling the air with a soothing, rhythmic melody. Aurora, with her keen senses, smiled. The forest is speaking to us, she said, her voice filled with awe. It's sharing its wisdom and its magic. The friends followed the sound, their hearts filled with wonder and anticipation. They soon arrived at a secluded glade, its beauty taking their breath away. The glade was a natural cathedral, with towering trees forming a canopy overhead and a carpet of snow covering the ground. In the center of the glade stood an ancient tree, its trunk gnarled and twisted, its branches stretching high into the sky. The tree seemed to pulse with life, its bark glowing with a soft golden light. Finn, ever the scholar, examined the tree closely. This is the heart tree, he said, his voice filled with reverence. It's the oldest and wisest tree in the forest. It's said to hold the memories of the Winter Realm. Minnie, feeling a deep connection to the magic, approached the tree. It's beautiful, she said, her voice filled with awe. Can it really speak to us? As if in response, the tree's branches rustled gently, and a soft, melodic voice filled the air. Welcome, guardians, the voice said, gentle and wise. I am the heart tree, the keeper of the forest's secrets. I have been waiting for you. The heart tree's wisdom and the path of the forest. The friends gathered around the heart tree, their hearts filled with a sense of wonder and respect. The tree's voice was soothing and melodic, like the rustle of leaves in a gentle breeze. Aurora, with her deep connection to the natural world, spoke first. Heart tree, we seek your wisdom. We are the guardians of the heart of winter, and we wish to learn more about the magic of the forest. The heart tree's branches swayed gently, and its voice resonated with warmth and kindness. The magic of the forest is ancient and powerful, it said, its voice filled with ancient wisdom. It is the lifeblood of the Winter Realm, the source of its beauty and its strength. Finn, ever the inventor, was fascinated. The forest is alive with magic, he said, his eyes scanning the landscape. It's like a living entity, a guardian of the balance. The heart tree nodded, its voice gentle and knowing. The magic of the forest is intertwined with the magic of the heart of winter. It is a balance of light and dark, growth and rest, life and hibernation. The forest is a reflection of that balance, a living testament to the power of nature. Minnie, feeling a deep sense of connection to the magic, asked, "How can we protect the magic of the forest? How can we ensure that the balance is maintained?" The heart tree's branches rustled softly, and its voice filled the air with a sense of calm and clarity. The magic of the forest is a gift, but it is also a responsibility. You must protect it, nurture it, and respect its power. The balance is fragile, and it must be maintained with care and wisdom. Aurora, with her deep understanding of the natural world, nodded. "We will do everything we can to protect the forest and its magic. We will work with the heart of winter to ensure that the balance is maintained." Finn, ever the scholar, was already thinking about how they could use the magic of the forest to enhance their abilities. The forest is a source of life and magic. We can learn from it, use its power, and protect it. Pip, ever the optimist, grinned. "And we can explore the forest, discover its secrets, and make new friends." The heart tree's voice filled the air with warmth and kindness. "Go forth, guardians, and may the magic of the forest guide you." Remember, the balance is not just a destination, it is a journey, a path that you must walk with courage and compassion. The Guardians of the Glade. As the friends absorbed the heart tree's words, a gentle breeze rustled through the whispering glade, carrying with it the scent of pine and the soft murmur of the forest. The tree's ancient branches swayed gracefully, and the golden light emanating from its bark seemed to pulse with a life of its own. Aurora, with her deep connection to the natural world, felt a profound sense of peace and purpose. "The heart tree has entrusted us with the magic of the forest," she said, her voice filled with reverence. "We are not just guardians of the heart of winter, we are now protectors of this sacred glade." Mickey, ever the leader, nodded, his heart swelling with determination. "We have to honor that trust. We have to protect the forest and its magic, just as we protect the heart of winter." Minnie, feeling a deep connection to the magic, approached the heart tree. "Is there anything else we need to know? Any other guidance you can give us?" The heart tree's voice resonated through the glade, gentle yet powerful. "The magic of the forest is vast and ancient. It is a tapestry of life, woven with threads of light and shadow. There are many secrets to uncover, many mysteries to solve." Finn, ever the inventor, was intrigued. "Secrets? Mysteries? What do you mean?" The heart tree's branches rustled softly, and its voice grew more solemn. "The forest is home to many wonders, but it is also a place of hidden dangers. There are forces at work that seek to disrupt the balance, to twist the magic for their own purposes." Pip, ever the optimist, looked around, his eyes wide with wonder. "What kind of forces? Are they dangerous?" The heart tree's voice softened. "Not all who wander the forest have good intentions. There are those who seek to exploit its magic, to bend it to their will. They are the shadow weavers, masters of deception and illusion." Aurora, with her keen senses, felt a chill run down her spine. "The shadow weavers, I've heard of them. They are creatures of darkness, skilled in the art of manipulation." Finn, ever the scholar, adjusted his glasses and nodded. "The shadow weavers are said to be able to weave illusions so powerful that they can deceive even the most perceptive of creatures." Minnie, feeling a sense of urgency, asked, "What can we do to stop them? How can we protect the forest from their influence?" The heart tree's voice grew stronger, filled with a sense of resolve. "The magic of the forest is your ally. Use it wisely, and it will guide you. The pendant you carry is a powerful tool, a beacon of light in the darkness. Trust in its magic, and it will show you the way." Mickey, ever the brave, took a deep breath. "We won't let them harm the forest. We'll do whatever it takes to protect it." The heart tree's branches swayed gently, and its voice filled the air with warmth and hope. "Go forth, guardians, and may the magic of the forest be your guide." Remember, the balance is fragile, but it is also resilient. With courage and compassion, you can overcome any challenge. The Path of Illusions. With the heart tree's words echoing in their minds, the friends left the whispering glade, their hearts filled with a renewed sense of purpose. The pendant around Minnie's neck glowed softly, its light a comforting presence as they made their way deeper into the forest. Aurora, with her heightened senses, led the way, her eyes scanning the path for any signs of danger. The shadow weavers are cunning, she said, her voice filled with caution. They weave illusions to deceive and trap the unwary. Finn, ever the inventor, adjusted the settings on the Adventure Locator 3000, its screen flickering with a soft light. The locator is picking up strange readings, he said, his eyes scanning the readings. It's like there's a distortion in the magic. Minnie, feeling a deep connection to the magic, held the pendant up. The pendant can guide us. It can help us see through the illusions. As they walked, the forest around them began to shift and change. The trees seemed to twist and warp, their shapes morphing into strange, unnatural forms. The path twisted and turned, leading them in circles and dead ends. Mickey, ever the leader, felt a sense of unease. The illusions are getting stronger. We have to be careful. Aurora, with her keen senses, closed her eyes and focused. The pendant is our guide, she said, her voice calm and steady. We have to trust in its magic. Minnie, feeling a deep sense of determination, held the pendant aloft. Its glow intensified, casting a warm, golden light that illuminated the path ahead. The friends continued their journey, their hearts filled with resolve. The illusions around them grew more intense, but the pendant's magic cut through the deception, guiding them through the maze of illusions.